Hi, I'm Jennifer Aragon from the Hillsborough County Adopt-A-Pond program.
And I'm John McGee from the Lake and Stream Management program.
And we're here today to show you how to build a floating island of plants for your pond.
That's right, we've got two designs that we're going to show you today. One of those was designed by Don Hardy, one of our program volunteers, who's here to show us how he put his together.
But first, we're going to show you another design. All right, we're here to show you our design for the floating island. There's very few materials and it's very inexpensive to make, very easy to make too. So let's see what's involved.
That's right, we're using some 4-inch plastic drain pipe, some 1/2-inch black hardware cloth, zip ties, some empty water bottles, a little bit of rope, and of course some plants.
And the water bottles we're using to stuff the drain pipe because the drain pipe is open. If we didn't put them in there, it would sink to the bottom. So just like our trash catcher, we're going to be stuffing these in here to help it keep it afloat.
And then we're going to tie the island together using zip ties. This island requires 2 layers, one on the top and one on the bottom, so we have a space in the middle to hold the plants. The hardware cloth comes in a roll of 15 feet by 3 feet wide. So if we cut it in half, we can make an island that's 7.5 feet long.
To make it that size, we ended up using about 20 feet of tubing. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sandwiching that tubing in between the mesh. So what we're going to do is we're going to zip tie the mesh to the outside of the tubing. We have to compress it first.
Here's the finished island.
Now it's time to put the plants in. All right, all I'm using is just a pocket knife to cut a slit into the mesh, just big enough for the root ball of this duck potato to fit inside the floating island. There we go, all done. We have our finished island here. On the island, we put red Ludwigia, duck potato, and you could add any other plants you'd like on here.
We've got our anchor lines tied on, and now it's time to launch it.
Thanks for helping me with that design, John.
No problem.
All right, Don, you want to get started with yours?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get going. All right, Don, what supplies do we need to get started?
Basically, you need some 4-inch PVC pipe, plastic lattice, some planting baskets, wire ties, some glue, and that's basically, and some plants is what you need to make this floating island work.
Okay. A complete list of supplies can be found on the Adopt-A-Pond notebook found on our website at the link below.
We've got one side frame assembled with an elbow and a T. We're not going to put the last elbow on. First, we're going to stuff it with bottles. That way, if it cracks, we'll keep it afloat. Now we're ready to attach the lattice with wire ties. If the wire ties aren't long enough, you can add a second one to make them longer. The next project is to put baskets onto the lattice base with wire ties. Now we're going to line the baskets with newspaper to keep the water from sifting out all the dirt so the plants will have a chance to grow. All right, Jennifer, we've got the plants planted, we've got the rope tied onto the anchor. Let's launch the island.
Great. We've just shown you 2 possible floating island designs.
You can use either one of these or come up with your own.
To find more information about making one of these, you can visit our website, which is found below.
See you later.
Bye.
You guys are wonderful.